Sound of footsteps in an empty hallway, with echo a solemn, spaced-out piano, a soft beat with a slight delay.
Walk through the empty house within.
Listen.
A whisper begins again, faint but true. Echo of memory.
I opened up the closet and the scent of him rushed out. A ghost of cologne and wool, a silence swirling doubt. Of time I didn't move, I let it wrap around my face. Attacked, I finding presence in this ordinary space. Now hollow in the silence, I could hear the front door slam. The way it did 1,000 times, the soundtrack of the I am. Home that meant the world was right, an echo of a memory. So vivid, it's a hologram for just a second. He isn't always shrugging off his coat. It doesn't last, it's just a ripple on a pond now. A vibration from a stone drop long ago, and somehow still traveling. These echoes aren't just sounds, they're full sensations. That time traveling a breath, they're fleeting visitations from a life that's far away. They catch you unprepared, unguarded, and for a moment the past and present aren't so parted. They overlap. This is the echo of memories, a sound that won't decay. It bounces off the walls of now, from a much brighter day. Oh, one darker is the laughter trapped inside the wallpaper seam. It's the argument that lingers in a half-remembered dream. Echo of memories, your bittersweet refrain, a proof that what was love was real, a testament to pain that mattered. You don't ask permission, you just suddenly appear and paint the present moment with the brush of yesterday. Echo of memories, you're both the comfort and the thief. You offer me the ghost, but you deny me the relief of touching it. You're just a sound after the source is gone. A beautiful, heartbreaking, lingering, eternal dawn of what was. I find an old mixtape, the handwriting on the sleeve. A curve of S I know anywhere, a promise to believe in forever. I don't have a player, but I don't need to hear the songs. I hear the car, I feel the teenager perfect nearness. Silver in the passenger seat, singing off key, loud. An echo of a memory so clear it makes me proud and sad at once. The mixtape's just plastic, but the echo is a flood of feeling raw and uncorrupted by the should and could have been. These echoes living objects in a center, turn a phrase. They're the afterlife of moments in a million subtle ways. They haunt the living, not with malice, but with poignant, pure insistence that nothing is entirely lost to time or distance. It just gets quieter. This is the echo of memories, a sound that won't decay. It bounces off the walls of now, from a much brighter day. Oh, one darker is the laughter trapped inside the wallpaper scene. It's the argument that lingers in a half-remembered dream. Echo of memories, you're a bittersweet refrain, a proof that what was love was real, a testament to pain that mattered. You don't ask permission, you just suddenly appear and paint the present moment with the brush of yesterday. Echo of memory, you're both the comfort and the thief. You offer me the ghost, but you deny me the relief of touching it. You're just a sound after the source is gone. A beautiful, heartbreaking, lingering, eternal dawn of what was. Maybe the soul records and echoes, not in facts and facts. Maybe the heart's true history never really slaughters, just reverberates softer and softer through the halls of who we are, until one day the echo is so faint, it's just a scar that tingles when it rains. But for now the sound is clear, so I'll stand in this closet and I'll listen and I'll hear the echo of a memory, and I'll let it have its say. It's not the man, it's not the girl, it's the love that found a way to echo still. Listen, you are the echo of memories, a sound that softly stays, a gentle bounce in empty rooms from lost and golden days. It's the laughter's ghost, the arguments dissolve, final theme, a haunting not from nightmares but from a beautiful past dream. Echo of memories, you're a bittersweet true friend, a proof that what I felt was real right up until the end. And beyond, you don't need permission to appear and paint the air. I look at your faint watercolors with the tender loving care. Echo of memories, you're a comfort, not a thief. You offer me the essence beyond the shock of grief of what was. Thank you for the echo, it means the source was loud and true. Ooh. Shout into the valley of the ears. Wait for the sound that disappears and returns changed.
Distant echoes. I'm shouting questions at the cliffs of who I used to be. Are you proud? Are you disappointed? Do you still see me?
But the voice that comes back isn't mine. I'm not the one I know. It's distorted by the distance. It's a fragment, soft and low. And rearrange the meaning gets all tangled in the wind. The yes sounds like a maybe in the line between can't thin. Enough to clarify, these are distant echoes from myself. I archived it on a shelf. They're like finding cards you dealt to someone else and trying to read your own handwriting faint. I strain to hear the lessons, the warnings, the complaint, the joy, but it's all just a murmur, a rumor of a feeling. A half-remembered melody, its edges slowly peeling away. The further back I try to listen, the more the echo lies or tells a sweeter, simpler truth through nostalgic hazy skies. I can't trust it, but I need it. These are distant echoes, fading ripples on a lake, where I once threw a stone of choice for heavens and my sake. I can't see the splash, I just hear the watery faint sound of impact long after the stone has settled on the ground. Distant echoes, you're the gossip of my own history, told by a wind that's lost the details, just a sense of me. In motion you bring back the weather, but not the specific day. The color of the anger, but not the words I used to say. Distant echoes, you're both mysterious and bland, a connection to a homeland I don't quite understand anymore. You remind me I've been traveling for so long, and the starting point's now just a sentimental echoed song. I can't go back. I look at photographs of smiles that seem too white, too bright. I hear the echo of a laughter that was forced up polite performance, or was it genuine? The echo doesn't tell, it just offers the contour, not the story, not the spell that made the moment. My childhood home is just a shape and sound, an echo of screen doors and mothers calling from the ground. Come home, but the home is gone. The voice is still lost, the door's paint has changed. All that's left is the echoes, the memory prearranged by time and loss. And maybe that's the mercy, maybe echoes are a gift that lets us keep the music while the specific notes drift into obscurity. We keep the chorus, lose the verse, which is sometimes all we need to quench the nostalgic thirst without drowning in it. These are distant echoes, fading ripples on a lake, where I once threw a stone of choice for heavens and my sake. I can't see the splash, I just hear the watery faint sound of impact long after the stone has settled on the ground. Distant echoes, you're the gossip of my own history, told by a wind that's lost the details, just a sense of me. Emotion, you bring back the weather, but not the specific day. The color of the anger, but not the words I used to say. Distant echoes, you're both mysterious and bland, a connection to a homeland I don't quite understand anymore. You remind me I've been traveling for so long, and the starting point's now just a sentimental echoed song. I can't go back, so I'll stop shouting questions, I'll just listen to the space, to the distant echoes that have found their own slow pace. Back to me, they're not for decoding, they're for feeling in the bone. A recognition, not a fact, a place I've known but don't inhabit. They are the proof of journey, not a place. The weather beautiful and faintly heard, enduring trace of a life being lived. I'll let the echo be the art, and I'll carry its impression, not its blueprint, in my heart forward. These are my distant echoes, soft ripples on the lake. The stone is settled deep now, a foundation I can make. My peace with I hear the watery accepting sound of a past that is completed, remaining in the profound silence between echoes, distant echoes. You're the register of my story, the emotional and fading mix of me. You bring the atmosphere, and that is what I need to know I was alive, I loved, I planted my own seed. Somewhere back there, distant echoes, you're a gentle, kind, and true connection to a self that I'm no longer clinging to. I hear you, and I let you go. On the wind, on the wind. The faded and imprecise memories of a distant past, which reach us as distorted echoes.
A clean, crystalline sound, like a bell note being played in a pure space. Few effects, a sense of clarity, a subtle but precise beat. In the chamber of denial, after a while, a pure tone from a bone deep zone, echo of truth. I built a beautiful cathedral of convenient lies, with stained glass explanations for the shadows in my eyes. I preached a sermon of I'm fine to an audience of one. Me and for years, needing teachers in that hall were overrun. With my own voice agreeing, but then a tiny honest sign. A pebble of a fact that I could no longer push around. Dropped in the silence, a single clean on the dark note. It hit the marble floor of my intention. It started to grow into an echo. Yeah, hey. At first it was just a whisper of vibration in my feet, a dissonance in the harmony, a skipped and sudden beat. But echoes gaining power when they bounce in empty space. They repeated no, 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 right to my face. The cathedral walls began to crack with the sonic, truthful strain. The echo of truth was a relentless cleansing rain on my facade. This is the echo of truth, a sound that cannot be unsung. It starts as just a murmur on the tip of the tongue of conscience, then it bounces off the walls you built so high, and multiplies and amplifies beneath the painted sky of your illusions. Echo of truth, you're brutal and you're kind. You dismantle the palace to let the prison find the daylight. You don't argue, you don't reason, you just ring a single clear, persistent and devastating thing. The fact, echo of truth, you're the aftermath of choice, the returning voice of integrity, the authentic noise of the soul. You echo until you are finally heard, and you change everything with just one simple, unstirred word. Yeah. The truth was I didn't love him. The truth was I was afraid. The truth was that success was just an expertly played. Charade, the truth was the addiction had a deeper, stronger hold. Each truth a pebble, each echo in the cathedral cold, and grand grew louder. You don't love, you're afraid, it's a charade, you're not free. The echo of truth was a mob shouting back at me. The preacher of my own delusion that covered my ears, but sound travels through bone, through flesh, through the very ground of being. Finally stopped fighting when I fell silent on the floor, amidst the crumbling statues of who I was before. The echo softened, it wasn't a shout anymore, just a tone, a steady, calming foundational, resonant deep. No frequency, the echo of truth had done its work, it cleared the space. Now it was just a hum, a memory of grace. This is the echo of truth, a sound that cannot be unsung. It starts as just a murmur on the tip of the tongue of conscience, then it bounces off the walls you built so high, and multiplies and amplifies beneath the painted sky of your illusions. Echo of truth, you're brutal and you're kind. You dismantle the palace to let the prisoner find the daylight. You don't argue, you don't reason, you just bring a single clear, persistent and devastating thing. The fact, echo of truth, you're the aftermath of choice, the returning voice of integrity, the authentic noise of the soul. You echo until you are finally heard, and you change everything with just one simple, unstirred
Word.
Ooh, maybe truth always starts as an echo, a faint return of something we already know, but refuse to learn until it's loud enough to shatter our comfortable night. The echo of truth is the universe aligning things right inside us. So don't fear the echo, fear the silence dead end, where nothing bounces back because there's nothing true in that. To resonate, let the echo build, let the walls fall in. The clearing it creates is where new life can begin. On solid ground, that was the echo of truth, a sound that had to be sung. It started as a tremor from a lung that was young, and scared it bounce and build until the walls couldn't hold. The pain got dissolved and the real story could unfold. In the light echo of truth, you were brutal, you were kind. You let me in a rubble with a clear and honest mind. At heart, you didn't argue, you just reigned a perfect charm. But this is real and this is yours and this is the true time of your life. Echo of truth, you're the aftermath of grace, the returning to myself. In this wide and open space, you cleared, I hear you. I am listening to the silence after the echo, which is the truth.
Sometimes the interdisciplinary process.
A phrase you said is stuck in my head.
On a loop in the canyon, my mind, I can't leave it behind.
Perpetual echo.
It was just a throwaway line in the car in the rain. You'll never change, you said it with a sigh, a low-grade pain. Or maybe just resignation, I argued in the moment, fast. But the argument is over, and that sentence it did last. It found a groove inside my skull, a no whining track. And now it runs on repeat, a perpetual whispering attack. On my peace, you'll never change, you'll never change, you'll never change. It doesn't shout, it doesn't rage, it just makes it strange. And constant music of defeat. I've achieved things, I've grown, I've turned my life around. But the echo doesn't listen to the evidence I found. And presented to myself, it's older, deeper, more ingrained than any recent victory. It's a whisper, stupid refrain that undermines the chorus of my current better song. This perpetual echo feels like it doesn't belong to the team, it's eternal. This is the perpetual echo, a sound that never dies. It doesn't fade with distance, it just cleverly disguised. The self is my own thing, it's the ghost in the machine of my confidence, a toxic looping unseen. Melody of doubt, perpetual echo, you're not memory, you're a stain on the present moment, a self-inflicted mental rain that never stops. You take a seed of someone's carelessness, and you water it with fear till it's a towering, wordless mess. A vacant, perpetual echo, you're the prison I maintain. With every time I listen and let the old wound explain my now, you perpetual. Sometimes it's not a criticism, sometimes it's a praise. You're so strong, they said, on my younger, harder days. And now I can't be weak, I can't ask for help, I can't bend, because a perpetual echo of that strength won't let it end. Enforcing identity, I now must perpetually uphold. Echoes can be golden key to stories we were sold. I'm bought into they loop and shape the architecture of our choices long after the original architect is gone. I try to shout it down with affirmations loud and new, but they feel fake against the weather. its tenure, it is roots, it has a home in the very marrow of the person I've become. Or am I just its vessel? This is the perpetual echo, a sound that never dies. It doesn't fade with distance, it just cleverly disguises itself as my own thinking. It's the ghost in the machine of my confidence, a toxic looping unseen melody of doubt, perpetual echo. You're not memory or a stain on the present moment, a self-inflicted mental rain that never stops. You take a seat of someone's carelessness, and you water it with fear till it's a towering wordless mess of I can't, perpetual echo. You're the prison I maintain, with every time I listen and let the old wound explain. Now you're perpetual, breaking up perpetual echo requires a new sound, so deep, so true, so constant it can drown the old ground. The loop is not about silencing, but about overlay, about building a new melody to play and play until the echo becomes just a faint background hiss, a historical artifact, a thing I hardly miss. It takes time, it takes a lot of lovely chosen voice, so I'll start a new reflate based on my own conscious choice, and I'll loop that forever. You are the perpetual echo, a sound I let define. But I am the canyon now, and I'm changing the design. I'm not my own thinking, I'm the thinker standing back. I see the ghost in the machine and I'm attacking the track with an axe of conscience, perpetual echo, you're a stain. But I am the whole canvas and I will feel the rain. Oh, now you are a seed of someone's limited sight, but I am the gardener and I'm stepping into the light of I can't, perpetual echo. You're a prison I see, and seeing is the master key. I am not perpetual, I am changing, I am free to choose a new loop.
Your melody loop is still heard, but a new, stronger, brighter melody begins to play over it, gradually drowning out the echo. The music ends with the new melody sounding clear. A new loop. Limiting belief, or the harmful word that repeats incessantly in our minds, shaping our self-image and actions long after the original event. Perpetual echo is about the struggle against these negative, or even positing, but restrictive.
Amplified night now, and it's like a dog barking in the distance. A train of slow, somber R&B beat, a feeling of wakefulness and loneliness. 3 a.m. is an amplifier for every lonely cry. In the past, the sounds are made to last. In the dark, night echo. The house is a drum, and every tiny creep becomes a shout. From other nights when you were here and we would figure out our lives in whispers. Now the whispers are just echoes of the lack of you. The furnace kicks on with the groan of sonic attack on the silence, and it sounds just like your sigh from across the bed. The one you made when you were drifting, a sleepy thing you said without words. Night echoes turn the ordinary tame, and
Turning functional sounds of now into a haunting waiting game with ghosts. I pull the pillow tight, I try to mute the noisy past, but night echoes don't come through the ears, they're built to bypass and go straight to the memory they not heard, they recognize. The tap dripping is a tempo of the tears I criticize myself for the wind at the window is the promise you once breathed. I'm besieged by ghosted ghosts in the darkness, half buried, half awake. These are night echoes when the world is hushed and listening to, and every sound the present makes gets painted in a hue of yesterday. The distant siren is the fight we never saw. The cat's footfall in the hallway is the way our love evolved. From passion to quiet companionship, now gone night echo. You're a DJ for the lonely, mixing current fears as with old woes. In a seamless crew remix, you take the now and make it then. You fill the empty bedroom with the shadow sounds of when it was full night echo. You're the soundtrack of my insomnia, a symphony of absence in the key of nostalgia and regret. I can't turn you off. Sometimes it's not a person, but a version of myself. The night echo of the child who was left upon a shelf. Of neglect, I hear her crying in the hum of the street light. I hear her hoping in the rustle of a tree at night, a hope that never came. These echoes aren't a loss, but of a lack, a fundamental silence that the night now tries to pack. With imagined sounds the echo of what never was rings loud. When the world is asleep and my defenses are the proudest but weakest, so I lie here, an archaeologist of sound decoding what each noise means in the museum of my gut. In my history, the night echoes are my teachers, harsh and true. They show me what still hurts, what some resolve, or what I still need to do to find peace in the silence. These are night echoes when the world is hushed and listening to, and every sound the present makes gets painted in the hue of yesterday. The distant siren is the fight we never saw. The cat's footfall in the hallway is the way our love evolved. From passion to quiet companionship, now gone night echo. You're a DJ for the lonely, mixing current fears with old woes. In a seamless cool remix, you take the now and make it then. You fill the empty bedroom with the shadow sounds of when it was full night. You're the soundtrack of my insomnia, a symphony of absence in the key of nostalgia and regret. I can't turn you off. Maybe the night isn't creating echoes, it's just stripping back the walls of my attention, so I can hear what's always there beneath the daytime noise. The memories, the wounds, the silent pleas. The night echoes are just my soul talking to my knees as I curl in the dark, so I'll stop fighting them, I'll let them play. I'll listen to their stories into the coming of the day. And maybe in the listening I'll understand the source, and the echo will lose its power and run its natural course into dawn's quiet. Your night echoes when the world is still and deep, and every sound's a tunnel to a memory I keep. Oh, that keeps me. The distant siren is a fight, it's true. The cat's footfall is a love, I see it now. You for the mad night echoes, you're a DJ, not so cruel. Just playing back the records of the life I lived as fuel. For understanding, you take the now and show us thread to then. You don't fill the empty room, you show us a room where I've been in love and lost. Night echo, you're the soundtrack of my side. Night echo, in the darkness, symphony of turning towards the light of awareness. I hear you, I am listening to the echo, the sound of recall.
and I sleep.
The way in which the stillness of darkness is softening as we're the dust.
Almost total silence, just a very low ringing in the ear, and the singer's breathing a very soft, sustained note. After the shouting, after the doubting, what's left is the space and his haunting empty grace echo of silence. We used to fill the rooms with our explosive vibrant noise, a symphony of arguments and reconciling joy. So loud the silence was an enemy who quickly slay. With music with the TV with more things to say, even if they hurt, but then you left and took the sound with you. And I was left with just a lack of panoramic view. Quiet first, it was a vacuum sucking out my breath, a shock and sterile nothingness, a preview of my death of spirit. But in that void, a strange thing started happening so slow. Silence wasn't empty anymore, it started to grow. The presence, it began to echo, not with words we said, but with the shape of words instead. The conversation's dead before they started. The echo of silence is the loudest sound. It's the reverberation of the love we never found. A weight of voice that rings in the space between the chair and couch, it's deafening. This is the echo of silence, the ghost of what we didn't say. It doesn't fade with time, it gets louder day by day. In the hollows it's the thunder of apology withheld, the earthquake of the secret that we stubbornly compelled. I'm quiet echo of silence, you're not peace, you're an ache. A monument to every fragile, precious, dumb mistake. A muteness, you're the sound of potential left to rot, the deafening, persistent, maddening, eternal thought of what if I had spoken. You're the loudest noise I own, a symphony of absence in a key I've never known, but feeling my bones. You're the echo of the love we couldn't shout. Now in new relationships I fear the silence more than fight. I rush to fill the gaps with chatter, deceiving the night. If quiet will return, but healthy silence has a different tone. It's soft, it's full, it's comfortable, it's not a field of bone. Dry regret, I'm learning to distinguish. The echo of silence is specific, it's the ghost of a particular, toxic and unfinished. It haunts the places where communication dies through pieces. Quiet but it doesn't echo, it sits inside without an aftertaste. So I sit in this old living room and I let the echo play. It's terrible, instructive, devastating, lonely late. I listen to the nothing that contains the everything we fail to be. And in its ringing I hear a different thing begin to stir. My own voice ready to not make the same mistake. This is the echo of silence, the ghost of what we didn't say. It doesn't fade with time, it gets louder day by day. In the hollows it's the thunder of apology withheld, the earthquake of the secret that we stubbornly compelled. I'm quiet echo of silence, you're not peace, you're innate. A monument to every fragile, precious, dumb mistake. A muteness, you're the sound of potential left to rot, the deafening, persistent, maddening, eternal thought of what if I had spoken. You're the loudest noise I own, a symphony of absence in a key I've never known, but feeling my bones. You're the echo of the love we couldn't shout. Maybe some silences need to echo, need to scream. The lesson in us until we finally redeem. The noise we hear ourselves until we vow to never again. Let love be buried under fear of where to begin. So I'll thank this echo, this painful, silent, roaring teacher. Show me the cost of being a shy, quiet creature. Matters of the heart from now on. Let my love be sound, let it be spoken, messy, beautiful and profound. Don't let the silence be a choice, a mutual, gentle rest. Not an echo, you were the echo of silence, ghost of our unsaid. You rang until I understood the living and the dead. Way towards you with the thunder of the withheld, I'm sorry. The quake of my own cowardice in its full bloody glory. Echo of silence to you with naked necessary pain. A monument to what I'll never let go unsaid again. You're not the loudest noise, you were the alarm that woke up my voice. You're not a symphony, you were the dying chord that spoke volumes. I hear you, and I chose a different sound from now on. You were the echo of silence, the ghost of our unsaid. You rang until I understood the living and the dead. Weight of words, you were the thunder of the withheld, I'm sorry. The quake of my own cowardice in its full bloody glory. Echo of silence, you were an anchor, necessary pain. A monument to I'll never let go unsaid again. You're not the loudest noise, you were the alarm that woke up my voice. You're not a symphony, you were the chord that spoke volumes. I hear you, and I chose a different sound from now on. Voices in the staircase, ghosts in the lanes of old stories told in the fold of the family. Oh, family echo. I hear my father's patience in the way I count to 10, when my own child is testing every limit once again. I hear my mother's worry in the list I make at night, a looping softlit echo, trying to make things right and save my uncle's booming laugh erupts from my own chest at a stupid joke, a family sound that I possess. Without permission, these are family echoes in my blood and in my breath, a living, breathing inheritance that cheated death of personality. I see my grandmother's hands, arthritic, strong and wise. Every time I need the dough or soothe my child's cries, the cadence of my brother's teases and my sarcastic tone. I am not an original, I am a walking grown-up collage of everyone who came before. Their echoes don't just ring, they are my voice, they are the song I sing, often without knowing. These are family echoes, the soundtrack in my veins, a chorus of 100 voices singing through my rails. The sun shines, they're the mannerisms, the phrases, the deep sighs, the way we celebrate good news, the way we tell our lies. I'm protected, family echoes, you're a legacy of tone. You're the genetic melody that I have made my own and sometimes fight against. You're the comfort and the curse, the familiar pattern, for better or for worse, that shakes my world. You're the echo of 1,000 Sunday meals, of buried hurts, of secret deals, of unconditional, complicated love. You're the echo in the hall that says no matter where you go, you'll never walk alone at all. You're in your steps. I catch myself saying the very thing I swore I'd never say, the critical, offhanded remark that poisoned my own day. When I was small, the family echo can be a toxic rhyme, a cycle I'm determined now to break in my own time. And lineage, but I also pass along the silly, sweet routine, the nicknames, the bedtime rituals, the invisible clean thread of tradition. I'm an echo chamber for the past, trying to amplify the love and let the shadows cast grow softer. So I listen closely to the echoes in my mind. I sort them out like heirlooms, the broken and the kind. I choose which ones to polish, which ones to let decay. I am the curator of these echoes every day. I am both the artifact and the archaeologist. These are family echoes, the soundtrack in my veins, a chorus of 100 voices singing through my veins. The sun shines, they're the mannerisms, the phrases, the deep sighs, the way we celebrate good news, the way we tell our lies. I'm protected, family echoes, you're a legacy of tone. You're the genetic melody that I have made my own and sometimes fight against. You're the comfort and the curse, the familiar pattern, for better or for worse, that shapes my world. You're the echo of 1,000 Sunday meals, of buried hurts, of secret deals, of unconditional comfort that you love. You're the echo in the hall that says no matter where you go, you'll never walk alone at all. You're in your steps. Maybe family isn't just the people in the now,
With the accumulation of the house, they learn to live in love, an echo chain through time. I am a link, my job is to refine the message, to soften the harsh echo, to lift the loving ones, to add my own verse, my own melody under these same suns and moons. So when my children hear their own echoes start to form, they hear a chorus that is weathered but is also warm and wiser. Because I listen, because I chose. These are my family echoes, the living soundtrack in my soul. A constant changing, trying to make the broken whole. They are the mannerisms I now use with arrogance, the phrases I can change now to heal the old needs. That bruised family echoes, you're a legacy I claim, the genetic melody I consciously reclaim. You are comfort, you are history, you're the pattern I inspect with love and improve. You're the echo of a love I must protect and improve. You're the echo in the hall, and I'm answering the call with my own voice in the chorus.
The way family traits, mannerism, communication patterns, and traditions are echoed across generations, family echoed, explores how we carry our family within us, consciously.
A sweet ironic melody, but with a slight hint of longing. Soft beats, the sound of a kiss recorded, yet on an old voice recorded. Your hand isn't in mine, but my palm still remembers the shape, the exact pressure of your fingers, a comfortable escape from loneliness. It's an echo, a phantom limb, a feeling, a sensory illusion that has a way of healing and hurting all at once. The love is over, the story's read, but the warmth you left behind hasn't fully fled. My atmosphere is a gentle, lingering golden haze, a sunset in my system that lingers past the days of us. It shows up in the kindness I now offer to a stranger, and the patience I have learned, born from love and not from danger. It's in the way I understand a certain song said please, because you taught my heart a deeper kind of sympathy. This echo of love isn't a long time to rewind, it's the permanent good change you left inside my mind and spirit. This is the echo of love, the beautiful laughter sound of a connection that was real on a sacred holy ground. It's not the crash, it's not the burn, it's the soft and glowing light that stays behind in the canyon long after the flashing night is past. Echo of love, you'll give that time can't steal the proof that what I felt for you is genuine and real and transformative. You're the courage in my voice when I'm afraid, the better part of me that your belief in me once made. Echo of love, you are the wisdom from the joy and from the pain, a melody that I haven't heard I can now hear again in other forms. You're the echo of a heart that learned to beat in sync with another, and that lesson is complete and it echoes still. I see a smile and the smile of someone who is kind, not that they look like you, but the same generosity of mine lights their face in my heart. Tune to your frequency, recognizes the echo of a goodness that in many forms arises. I don't miss you in that moment, I miss the love that we created, and I'm grateful that its echo hasn't faded or been dated. It's become part of my standard, part of what I know is true, that love, even when it ends, can make a better you. So I don't curse the ending and I don't cling to the ghost, I honor the echo, which is what matters most. It's the love, to still the essence, the permanent effect. The echo of love is what we should aim to collect and carry forward. This This is the echo of love, the beautiful laughter sound of a connection that was real on a sacred holy ground. It's not the crash, it's not the burn, it's the soft and glowing light that stays behind in the canyon long after the flash of night is past. Echo of love, your gift that time can't steal, the proof that what I felt for you was genuine and real and transformative. You're the courage in my voice when I'm afraid, the better part of me that your belief in me was made. Echo of love, you are the wisdom from the joy and from the pain, a melody that I haven't heard I can now hear again. In other forms, you're the echo of a heart that learned to beat and sync with another, and that lesson is complete and it echoes still. Maybe the purpose of love isn't forever in a form, but forever in a transformation, and weather in a storm and a calm and being changed. So when a person walks away, the love itself stays not as a ghost, but as a ray of who you become. The echo of love is your own upgraded soul, singing back the tune that made you momentary whole with another. Now you are more whole alone because of it. So let the echo ring, don't silence it, don't quit listening. It's your trophy, it's your trophy, it's your reward for having loved bravely. This is the echo of love, the beautiful true sound of a connection that expanded the hallowed ground of my being. It's not the crash, it's the enduring light that guides me now and makes my own future clear and bright. Echo of love, you the permanent gift, the sealed deal, the undeniable proof that what I felt was real, and it changed me. You're the courage in my bones, the softer grace, the living bridge and kindness now etched upon my face. You're this echo of love, you are the wisdom, pure and plain, a melody of humble sunshine in the rain. All my life, you're the air that heaven all my life. You, yes, are you, but of a heart that left to hide. Thank you for the echo, it is mine to keep, and it is sweet, sweet.
One final sound on the hallowed ground of memory, then just the space to see it fades. Last echo, the lawyer's office was beige, the pen scratch was the only sound. As we signed the papers that dissolved the common ground, we built a life on no shouting, no tears, just a sterile clean and clinical conclusion to the wild, messy scene. We called us, you stood up, adjusted your coat, met my eye and said goodbye. Now see you, now take care, just a flat final sigh of that word goodbye. It left your lips and hung there in the air between the cheap fake wood desk in the uncomfortable chair, and then it started. It didn't bounce off walls, it bounced off years. It echoed back through every hello, every kiss, every attack and reconciliation. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. The last echo of our union beginning, a slow die away into the archives of my life. I watched you turn and go. The echo followed you out the door, soft and low, and endless for a moment, then it was just me and the fading sound. This is the last echo, the final reverberation, the sonic signature of a complete cessation of an error. It's not loud, it's precise as the periods ring. The quiet after the orchestra has packed everything and left the stage. Last echo, you're a clean and painful cut, the ultimate vibration of a door being shut. For good you carry in your fading away the totality of every other echo that preceded you. The entire history of us in a single decaying sound. Last echo, you are the proof that something that was resonant and vast is now aloof and silent. You're the last ripple from the stone that sang the final note in the concert. I have you to thank for the silence that comes next. I sat there after you had gone, until the echo died. From a tangible vibration to a feeling deep inside. That was just memory, not a sound anymore. The fact, the last echo had finished its contract. It had taken the living, breathing noise of we and turned it into past. The process and absorption, something vast made unsurpassed in its purpose. I walked out into the ordinary afternoon sun. The world was just the world, our shared story was done. The last echo was now just a part of Owen's sounds. When a fainter start could have been a final recorded tape on a shelf label. Then I could play it back if I chose. But it's power to shake the walls, it's power to impose. In the present it was gone. It was just an echo now, not the voice. This is the last echo, the final reverberation, the sonic signature of a complete cessation of an era. It's not loud, it's precise, it's a period ring. The quiet after the orchestra's packed up everything and left the stage last echo. You're a clean and painful chord, the ultimate vibration of a door being shut. For good you carry in your fading away the totality of every other echo that preceded you. The entire history of us in a single decaying sound. Last echo, you are the proof that something that was resonant and vast is now aloof and silent. You're the last ripple from the stone that sang the final note. In the concert I have you to thank for the silence that comes next. Maybe all endings need the last echo way to find audible ceremonial closing of the mind. Hard to sound to mark the transition from its to us, to give the grief a shape, a reason and a cause. To eventually be still, the last echo doesn't work. It rings and fades and leaves you in a murk of quiet where new sounds can eventually be born. So I won't fear this echo, I'll listen as it's worn away by time and living. It's the necessary final tone. Now I am in the silence, and the silence is my own. That was the last echo, the final reverberation, the periods ring, the dignified cessation. Yeah. It was clean, it was painful. It was the ultimate cut. The vibration of the door that I too finally shut. Inside me last echo. You carry the anxiety, and you laid it to rest in front of me. You were proof, you were the last ripple from the stone, the final note, and now I am here alone in the aftermath. Thank you for the echo, it's done. The silence, it has begun. The silence, it has begun.